Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. In this video, I will show you how to set and operate this watch, Casio AE1700. If you want to know more about this watch, you can check our review. I will put the link in the description. Okay, first, there are 4 buttons: adjust, mode, and then light and start. So to change the mode, you can use the lower left button, this one. This one is the stopwatch, and then timer, and then alarm, dual time, and now back to the time mode or timekeeping mode. Okay, in the time mode or timekeeping mode, you can change the format using the lower right button. So this one is the 24-hour format, and then press now is the 12-hour format. Okay, also vice versa, just press the start button in time mode. And then next, we can activate the backlight, of course, using the light button, this one, okay. And then for the mute, you can activate by press and hold the mode button. So this will activate the button mute or button silent operation. And now if you press any button, it will not make beeping sound. But anyway, this one only silent the button beep, but for the alarm, signal, and then timer, it will still give beeping sound. So don't worry about that. Okay, and yes, this mute or unmute setting can be accessed from any mode. Okay, let me get back to timekeeping mode. And then next, let's do the LCD check, and it must be in the time mode. To do the LCD check, press the adjust, mode, and start button. And the trick is to press the adjust button a bit earlier and then the other two after that, like this, okay? And you will get the LCD check screen. And then next, press the start button to view the next check screen, okay? And then again, we will see this code 376843. Again, back to the timekeeping mode. Okay, now let's do the basic setting. And from this time mode or timekeeping mode, press and hold the adjust button on the top left. This one, press and hold until the second is flashing or blinking. We can start, let's say I want to set the length of the backlight. So this one, LT, and then 3 dots or stripes here, meaning that the length of the backlight is 3 seconds. You can change that using the light button. So if you press this one, becoming 1, meaning 1.5 second, and then press again this one, meaning 3 second. Okay, now we can reset the second using the start button. If the second is 30 or more like this, it will become 0 with additional minute. But if it is 29 or less like this, it will become 0 without additional minute, like this. Okay, now press the mode button and we are now setting the daylight saving. You can use the start button to change the value, so on or off, like this, okay? And then press again the mode button and now we are setting the hour. For this one, you can use the light and start button. So imagine light button is like going counterclockwise, okay? So it will reduce the number. And then the start button is like clockwise, so it will increase the number. Okay, now press the mode button and now we are setting the minute. Also the same thing with these two buttons. Light will decrease and start button will increase. Again, mode button and now is the year. Also the same thing. Light button will decrease and start button will increase. Again, mode button and now is the month. Also the same thing. Light button and start button. Again, mode button and now is the date. Also the same thing. Okay. And then press again now back to the setting of the backlight length and also the second. For the day of the week, it will be calculated by the watch itself. It is pre-programmed up to 2099. Just make sure you set the year, month, and date correctly. So now you can press the adjust button and done for the basic setting. We will now move on to the next mode. Okay, press the mode button, and this one is the stopwatch. For the stopwatch, there are 3 methods, but I will show you 2 of the most common use. First is the start-stop. Use the start button to start, okay? And then use the start button again to pause. Use it again to continue. Use it again to pause. And yes, you can reset using the adjust button. Okay. And next, if you want to use the split time, easy, just press the start button to start. And then use the adjust button on the top left to get the split time. So now you get the split time, 5 seconds, 26. And the time is still running in the background. As you can see here, this double dot is blinking, okay? And if you want to unfreeze the display, you can press the adjust button and now it will jump to the time that is running in the background. If you want to get the next split time, press again So now it should be 29, 30, 31 and so on. Press again the adjust button to unfreeze like this, okay? And if you want to stop, use the start button, and then to reset, also the same thing, use the adjust button after the stopwatch is stopped. Okay, that's all for the stopwatch. And yes, for the stopwatch mode, the current time is not shown on the display. So yes, next the timer, and to get the timer mode, press mode button, TR timer, and for the timer, the current time is shown on the display, this one 21:53. And yes, let's start by setting the timer length. To do that, press and hold the adjust button on the top left, this one. Okay, and this one is the hour. You can use these two buttons. Light button will decrease and start button will increase. Okay, let me set as 0, and then press the mode button, and now is the minute. Also the same thing, light button will decrease and start button will increase. So let me set as 4 minutes. Okay, and then press the mode button, and now is the auto repeat. So for this one, you can use the start button to change the value. So this one meaning auto repeat is on, this one auto repeat is off. Okay, let me activate as on for now. And then if you press the mode button, now back to the setting of the hour, and if you're done with the settings, you can press the adjust button. So now we have set the timer length 4 minutes and with auto repeat. Anyway, if you want to use the timer for 24 hours for the length, you can set 000. So 000 meaning 24 hours for the countdown timer. Okay, now to run the timer, use the start button like this, and it will count down like this one, 3, 56, 55 and so on. And if you want to pause, use also the start button. If you want to continue, again press the start button, and yes, it will count down until 0 and then give beeping sound. So let me stop, and then if you want to reset, use the adjust button, so it will be back to the setting that we have made before. Okay, that's all for the timer. You can try by yourself. Now let's move to the next mode, the alarm. So the alarm is multifunction alarm. It has this alarm number 1, 2, 3, and this one is the hourly signal. So you can use the start button to select which alarm that you want to view or set. And then for the alarm, if you want to know how the sound, the beeping sound, how loud, you can press and hold the start button in alarm mode, and it will give beeping sound like this. Okay, and next, if you want to set the alarm, let's say we want to set alarm number 1, and for the alarm number 1, it has a special feature. You can also set the alarm for snooze alarm. So now let's set alarm number 1 as a wake up alarm, let's say 5:15. To do that, press and hold the adjust button. Okay, and now the hour can be set. You can use the light button and start button to change the value. So let me set as 5, okay, and then press the mode button, and now is the minute. So 5:15. Let me increase the number. Oh, sorry. Use the light button to decrease. Okay, and then press the mode button. Now is the setting of the month. If you want to use the alarm as daily alarm, then let this one blank. If it has some number or value, then you can use these two buttons to change. So before 1 is blank, and after 12 is blank for the month. Okay, press the mode button. Now is the date. If you want to set as daily alarm, then this should also be blank. If it has some number, then you can use light and start to continue to change, becoming blank. Okay, so after 31 is blank, and before 1 is blank. Okay, now press the mode button back to the setting of the hour, and now you can press the adjust button, and done. We have set alarm number 1, 5:15 in the morning as daily alarm, so without the month and date. Anyway, this one is only alarm, so if you want to activate as snooze alarm, then from this position without anything blinking on the display, you can press the adjust button. So this one snooze is active. And yes, if you want to deactivate the alarm, you can press again the adjust button. So now the alarm number 1 is not active, and then you can press again. Now it's only as daily alarm, again as daily alarm with snooze, and so on. So you can select the feature like this. Let me set as alarm with snooze for now. Okay, next let's move to alarm number 2. Let's say I want to use this one as a birthday reminder or anniversary reminder. And yes, to do that, you can press and hold the adjust button first, okay? And now let's set the time of the reminder. Let's say I want to be reminded at 6 in the morning. So not too late if I want to tell my wife a happy anniversary and so on, and I'm not forgetting by using this one. So yes, 6:00. And now press the mode button and we can set the minute if you want. Press again the mode button and now is the month. So let's say if it is on May, so this one should be 5, and then press the mode button and this is the date. So let me set, let's say 1, so May the 1st. And then if you press the mode button, now we are looking at the setting for the time again, and if you're done with settings, you can press the adjust button and done. So we have set alarm number 2 as a reminder, May the 1st at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, now let's move on to the alarm number 3. You can set by yourself. You can try if only the month or only the date. So if it is only the month and time, you will get the alarm active for that month only. And then if you set the date and time, you will get reminded every date of that one. So meaning if you set like, let's say 5 or 10 for the date, you will get the alarm at that specific date. You can use that for a monthly reminder, maybe electricity bills and so on. Okay, and yes, you can try by yourself. Now let's move on to the hourly signal. Use the start button to move to this one. And yes, only 00, this means that this is the hourly signal. You can activate using the adjust button like that. So now the hourly signal is active, and if you want to deactivate also the same method, press and now the hourly signal is not active. Okay, so yes, that's all for the alarm. Anyway, if you are getting annoyed by the alarms, you can turn off all the alarms, and to do that, from the alarm mode, you need to move one by one. So this one is snooze alarm, alarm number 1. You can use the adjust button to turn off both, okay? And then next, alarm number 2, if you want to turn off, also use the adjust button to make sure there are no alarm sign here. And then alarm number 3, okay, this is already off, but if you want to turn off, then like this. And also the signal, if the signal is active, use the adjust button to turn off, something like that. Okay, that's all for the alarms. You can try by yourself. Next, let's move on to the last mode, the dual time. For the dual time, it shows the current time here at the top part of the display, so 22:03. And this one is the dual time, 14:35. We can set that one. So to set, we can press and hold the adjust button, this one. And this one is the daylight saving. If you want to activate, use the start button to turn on. Use also the start button to turn off, okay? And then press the mode button, and now is the hour. You can use these two buttons. Light will decrease and start will increase. And then press the mode button, now is the minute. Also use these two buttons. So let me set the same 04. Okay, yes, like this, okay? And then press the mode button, now back to the setting of the daylight saving. Anyway, for the second, it will be the same with the main timekeeping time or main time mode. So now you can press the adjust button and done. The second is the same as the main time. And yes, that's all for the dual time. Press the mode button, now back to the timekeeping mode. By the way, if you're curious about the outer indicator on the display, that is for the seconds in the time mode. So this one 48, 49 and so on. Okay, and also for the stopwatch, that's for the second. So 1, 2, 3 like this, okay? And then let me stop, reset. And then for the timer, it is the counting down of the minute. So this one is 3:56, so 4 dots, meaning it is within the 4 minutes. Okay, let me stop, reset. And then for the alarm, it is not showing anything. And then for the dual time, it is also showing for the seconds. And yes, the second of the dual time is the same as the time mode. And that's all for the settings and operations of this watch, Casio AE1700. If you have anything to add or you have any question about the setting and operation, please put in the comment below. It will be useful for me and also for the other viewers. Thank you for watching and have a great day.